wonderful. She's a mom, she's a wife, she's just a warrior. She does it all, and she has a great, beautiful, beautiful spirit. And she is a entrepreneur with her and her husband. They're doing it over. They're doing it, they're doing it, they're doing it. So here you go. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the things that you have done so far. And I'm looking forward to working with you as well too. So thank you.
I'm looking forward to it too. All right, you guys. Time for you to get moving. All right, so we're gonna get this going. I know normally when you hear about individuals and you hear them talking about a sanitary napkin, usually when I come in the room, people are like this right here. What? You're gonna talk about a sanitary napkin? Yes, I am, and I'm gonna explain to you why it's important that as women, and also men, I'm not leaving you out as well, because you have women in your life. We need to start talking about this because within our community, we are leading with fibroids and we are having hysterectomies like the common cold. A lot of women, young girls, will never know the blessing of having a baby. Why is that? My personal belief is that the reason why this is happening is because all of the chemicals and the toxins that we use every single day. Now, we cannot get rid of every chemical that we use every single day because we have environmental things. However, if we minimize the chemicals, then we can see some benefit. Now, what I'm going to talk about today basically is why you need to be aware. The whole campaign for Justice for My Jewel is all about bringing awareness in regards to women's cycles and teens. Because a lot of us suffer every single month in silence because we don't want to talk about it. It's like a taboo topic. But now, starting today, we're breaking the silence. We're talking about this topic to let you know that you do have a better option. Now, when we're talking about this graphene, and which I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into it a little bit later in the discussion, but let's talk about some of the issues that we have as women in regards to our cycles. We have heavy bleeding, we have fibroids, we have hysterectomies, we have so many different urinary tract infections, we stressed out, we're moody, fellas, we're moody for a reason. We're moody for a reason. Yeah. And a lot of this can be because of the toxic chemicals that are in traditional sanitary napkins and tampons. So why I'm here is just to spread awareness to the fact that as women, we need to start being our own health advocate. We need to start asking questions. We need to start reading labels so we'll know what we're putting on our bodies that could potentially be harming us every day. Now, what I'm going to do today is that I'm going to do a demonstration, and I'm going to put the mic down while I open up my little bag, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why this is a game changer for us as women. Why should we start thinking about this and why we need to start doing it now versus later. All right, my amazing people, I am back. All right, now we're going to talk about wetness. Like, we're going to talk about all these things that we normally don't talk about in an open platform like this because that is the way that we can start making changes in our life. Now, with that being said, what is the catalyst, the reason why most girls and women use tampons? They use tampons because they do not like to be wet. They do not like the feeling of having a cycle. If you have a heavy cycle, then it's another catalyst for us to try to use a tampon, which is a whole nother topic in itself that is plaguing, messing with our bodies. But that's a whole nother topic on a private level. But what makes our sanitary napkin so much better, I want you guys to look at this, if you can see it. This sanitary napkin, sorry about that, this sanitary napkin is super thin. Most people, when they look at this and they say to themselves, well, and I'm gonna let you know, this is the heavy flow. Yeah, wow, right? It's the heavy flow cycle. And any of you who knows, who have a heavy cycle, which I was one of the girls, you know how thick a traditional sanitary napkin is for heavy flow. This is a heavy flow. This is a non-toxic, chemical-free sanitary napkin. Normally when you have your sanitary napkin, you take them out the pack, you notice that it's open. It's open. So, you know, ladies, we put our sanitary napkins down in our pocketbooks and get potato chips on it, makeup on it, everything that's in our bag. That's a kit of everything. And then we put it on our bodies, the most sensitive part of our bodies. That's gonna make more issues, more problems. So with our sanitary napkins, first of all, you're gonna notice that it's completely sealed. There's no opening, which hence gonna help you aid in the healing process, besides all the other amazing stuff. So I'm gonna open up the sanitary napkin so that you can see how it actually looks. I'm gonna get closer to you because I don't mind walking. I hope the mic can carry. Okay, now as you can see this sanitary napkin, you notice that you see I'm gonna go ahead and try to answer every question I can possibly think about. You can ask me about the sanitary napkin because this is non-toxic. We do not have any chemicals in our sanitary napkin. So you're probably saying, well, why in the world is it color? Where you get color? Where's the color coming from? Well, the color is from a plant base. It's from algae, what's made natural in the earth. We can make color. We just use it naturally. That's the game changer. Traditional sanitary napkins do not do that. They use dyes and chemicals, and that gets into your bloodstream. Everything that we put down below will seep into our bloodstream and then goes into our organs. Ladies, we are the leaders. We account for 80% of autoimmune disease. Why? Because we use more things than men. We use hair stuff, we use face stuff, we use sanitary napkins, we use perfume. Guess what? Everything we put on our skin is going in our bodies. Everything that touches our skin is going in our bodies. Our skin is not a barrier for things coming in, it's actually a gateway. So I want you to understand that your skin is not blocking anything from coming in, it's actually facilitating a way for things to get inside your body every single day. So we need to start minimizing the chemicals and the toxins that's coming in our body. Now I'm gonna show you why you're gonna thank me, and this gets a little funny now, why your honey pot is gonna thank me once you start using these premium sanitary napkins, because it's really a game changer in itself. Now I am getting ready to do a demonstration of the absorbency, because I'm a woman like this. You can talk to me till you turn blue in the face, but I want to see proof in the pudding. I want you to show me why I should do what you're asking me to do, and you should. So I am going to do a demonstration. Now, let me see, can I? Thank you. I appreciate this. See? Teamwork. All right, I want you guys to really see what's going on. Now for demonstration purpose. Now this is not no natural dye. I'm just doing this so that you can see that I'm using water. How much I'm pouring in this sanitary napkin. That's the reason why I'm doing this. Now, the medical board, the medical advisory board said that a woman typically has a flow between 15 and 50 milliliters in a day during her cycle. Now we know that some women are lighter, some women are heavier, but the average is between 15 to 50 milliliters. So I'm gonna pour that in this premium sanitary napkin. And if someone, before I pour it, do I have a brave person that'll come up here and touch this sanitary napkin? Who a brave person? Come on, touch it. I need you to touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Come on, people. All right. No, touch it. What's your opinion on it? How does it feel?
I don't know to touch these.
Well, let me tell you. Well, you know if it's hard or soft. Just to let you know.
I just want to get it soft. It's soft.
Ladies, all right, thank you. It's soft. Yep, thank you. She said it's soft. It's soft. All right, ladies, it's soft. Got it? Okay, so it's gonna make you feel better during that time of the month. Who wanna put? Traditional sanitary napkins are made out of plastic, recycled garbage. Do your research. It's out there. YouTube can be your university. Go to YouTube, you will see the information that's out there. The traditional sanitary napkins and the tampons that we use every single day, it's made from recycled garbage, and it's going through a 7 system in which they clean and filter it and make it to mush, and then they actually add chlorine in it. And we cannot even ingest chlorine. When you buy chlorine or bleach, what do we say? Do not drink, do not ingest, do not get in your eyes, but yet they put in our sanitary napkins and we supposed to be all right with it, right? All right? So start doing your research, check into it. Google this, dioxin. Dioxin has been linked to cancer, and guess what? Once those chemicals get into our sanitary napkins and tampons, guess what it creates? The chemical dioxin. It's linked to cancer. No wonder, ladies, we are upset men. No wonder we are moody. No wonder we're having all these issues, because our body is getting housed with so many chemicals and toxins every single month. And we're going to be dealing with this 10, 20, 30, 40 years. A cycle is not something that's going to go away like that. You're going to deal with it for a very, very long time. All right, so now I'm going to pour this in this premium sanitary napkin. And mind you, this premium sanitary napkin, I just poured 50 ml. I just poured 50 ml. And so as you can see how it's actually changing, it is actually absorbing. Our sanitary napkins are 10 times more absorbent than the traditional sanitary napkin. We have a plant-based polymer which makes it be super absorbent, and it is in the field of being biodegradable because we don't have any toxin in it. So hence, you're helping your honey pot and you're not putting trash in the environment. It's a win-win situation. Now I want you guys to check this out, because like I said before, I want to show you why you want to use this premium sanitary napkin. You remember when I talked to you about being wet all the time? Because you know, being wet, the moisture creates bacteria. What does bacteria create? It creates infection. And when it's not checked, the infection can turn to disease, because your body cannot handle having an onslaught of infection over and over and over. It's going to create disease at some point. It's just, it's just going to take one day, it's going to change to disease. So we need to try to break the cycle, especially within our community. We need to start thinking about that. I need a man. Come on. Come on. I need a strong brother. I need a strong brother. Mash that down for me, please. Mash it down. No, sister. Don't sister please me, brother. Mash it.
Wow.
Mash it. Be a man.
He said, wow. Break the thing?
No, not that much. All right, as you can see, what do you see?
Wow.
It's dry people.
Wow.
This is a game changer. Now he mashed it. Now I mashed it, but now I thought about it. No, I need a little man mashing.
Wow.
Because I need you guys to see that I'm not playing no games over here. I'm not trying to sell you nothing, not trying to spam you with some unuseful information. Dry.
He said,
Dry. Feel it's salt. Salt. It's salt. It's dry. It's dry. This is a game changer, you guys. This is a game changer because we are
ladies.
So this is a game changer because if we can harness and keep that moisture down, hence we can keep the bacteria down, and hence we can stop a lot of the problems that we have down below every single month. Now I'm going to take it a step further, and I'm going to break it down so that you can see the absorbency system of our premium sanitary napkin. All right, you guys, I want you to actually see this because I'm gonna this is actually our absorbency system. We're not playing any games. We're not trying to hide anything. We're trying to educate you to let you know what's out there so that you can make an educated decision on the information that you get. So, another thing, I want you to look at our top layer. We had men that touched it. We had a woman that touched it, a beautiful woman that touched it. And they all say one thing in common. It's soft. It's soft, right? Even after all that liquor was poured in it, it's still soft. Now, if you look, I'm gonna just walk around a bit. Now, if you look, what do you see in this top layer? Right here. What do you see? Yeah, say it. Put them in the mic. Say it.
Hoes.
We gotta stop. Yeah. Listen, you guys, we gotta stop being shy. Yes. Listen, you see holes. You see holes in the top layer. Why is it that we have these holes? Because we need ventilation, ladies. We need that ventilation down below. Because ventilation is what keeps odor, what keeps bacteria down. Think about this. Let me give you an analogy. Think about this. If you, in hot South Carolina, do not turn your air conditioner for a day, and you leave and go out and about and do not turn that air conditioner, when you come back in, what's your house gonna smell like? I don't care how clean you are. What's your house gonna smell like? You're gonna find some odors you didn't know you had when you walk up in that door, and you're gonna be hot, right? Yeah. So, when we keep our air conditioner flowing, we keep that fan that someone just won moving, it keeps ventilation. It keeps ventilation going. It keeps down bacteria. It keeps down problems. Same thing with our sanitary napkin. When you have that ventilation, it actually helps enhance the process of our cycle in a positive way with keeping the ventilation going, which keeps down infection and bacteria. And then this little strip right here, that's graphene. What is graphene, you might be saying? Graphene is it's a two-dimensional carbon-based molecule. Now, I know many of us are not no physics or chemists, because I'm not. However, in layman's terms, what that simply means is that, how many people seen a pencil? How many people know what a pencil is? Come on, because I don't want no dead room in here. You know what a pencil is, right? But guess what? Graphene, the lead, is graphene. Did you know that graphene is the strongest material to man? It's stronger than steel. It's stronger than steel. And graphene is so versatile that it actually can help you on a technical aspect as well as a wellness aspect. So that's why we put this graphene in it, because we haven't noticed, and many women have said this because we're not making claims, including myself, that it helps with shortening your flow, it helps with pain, hormonal imbalance, helps with revving the metabolism. It does so many different things. Now, you guys, you already saw where I poured in 50 ml inside our sanitary napkin. Now, I'm gonna measure this so that you guys can see it. And I'm gonna pour another 50. Well, let's just have some fun. I'm gonna pour 100 in there. Let's have some fun in it. Let's have some fun. And I'm gonna put this in this clear cup so you can see. And I am going to actually fold up our absorbency system and put it in this cup. And as I'm letting that set there, I'm gonna talk to you guys. Oh, 5 minutes. All right, got 5 minutes, so I gotta wrap this up. Now, the reason why I'm so super duper passionate, so super duper excited about this is because this is a super game changer. Let me pour some more water on it. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun today. Let me pour some more water on this bad boy. Now you guys saw I poured 50, then I poured 100, and I ain't gonna tell you how much I just poured on it just now. Because I want you to see why this is such a game changer for all of us women and all of us girls. No longer do you have to miss school, miss work, miss living life because you have a cycle. No longer do you have to be ashamed or embarrassed to even bring the topic up. Because, hey, my mama suffered, my grandma suffered, all the women in our family suffered with this, I'm just gonna have to endure it. No, that's why we're doing this campaign. That's why we are actually breaking the silence on this topic. You do no longer have to suffer like this. So let me show you this right here. Look at this. Touch it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
What is it?
Jelly material.
Yep, it's a gel. This is plant-based polymer, all natural. All right, so you saw how much I poured on it, 50 milliliters. Then I went on ahead and just had a little fun. I poured 100, I poured another 50 on it. Still held the material, still held the liquid. Ladies, and matter of fact, is that cool or hot to you?
Cool.
It's cool. Graphene actually keeps the core of your body cool. We run hot during our cycle. So it actually keeps you cool and absorbed and keeps you dry. That's why it is a game changer from a health and wellness perspective and also from a comfort perspective. So that's why you just need to take a chance on your health. You only have one. So take care of it now. So that is the end of my presentation. Well, then I have to clean up. I forgot to tell you about the bottom layer, but basically the bottom layer is biodegradable. Oh, all right. I forgot one more thing. My husband keeping me on check, y'all. You see that? I got to take my graphene strip out. All right, guys. I'm gonna tell you something. This is probably gonna make the ladies scared. Probably gonna make the ladies a little bit like, girl, what you doing? And because I know I only have 5 minutes. Now why I'm pulling out a light bulb? I said, why the world is this girl pulling out a light bulb? I'm getting ready to show you why.
Get out of there, really light your up.
You see that? Wow. This graphene strip is inside the premium sanitary napkins. Ladies, let me just stop you right now, because our body emits energy.
Tim, you want to finish with it?
Wow.
Now, first of all, this is not a 60-watt light bulb. This is not an 80-watt light bulb that you go illuminate your house with. This is a 7-watt light bulb. I hope you guys can hear me. You can hear me. I got a big mouth. Okay, this is a 7-watt light bulb. And so, how is it that this light bulb was able to illuminate from the strip that's in our sanitary napkin? How is it? It's because graphene houses natural energy that works inside our bodies. Yes. So, it's able to, when it detects energy, which our body has energy in it, it illuminates. Ladies, I want to just give you this disclaimer. You don't have to worry. When you put it on, it's not going to light up your honey pot. You're not going to light up. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. You're not going to light up now. It's not going to light you up. But we just want to show the power of it. However, I do have this in mind. To-go bag. If you don't know what to-go bag is, that's a bag you use when you need to go real fast when these natural disasters happen. I have me a sanitary napkin and 7-watt light bulb so I can light up and see where we need to go. But anyway, this is a game changer because it acts as, it works with the natural energy of your body to help heal the body naturally. It will not light you up, it will just help heal you up. Alright, so you don't have to worry about that. I almost forgot one of that, but anyway, you guys, it's super duper fun. Thank you guys for allowing me to speak today. If you want to know more about it, and men, you need to start listening and getting this for your wives, your women in your lives, the girls in your lives, and women, we're gonna have to start be our own advocate. Start doing the research. We do not have to suffer anymore in silence. I am right there over at the table. You guys can get your premium sanitary napkins now. You can also get your premium sanitary napkins from my website. Get it on a subscription. They will mail it to your house every single month. You do not have to do the walk of shame in the store. Everybody know your business, but it's not your own. You hope you don't run into somebody because they see you like, oh man, there she goes. Nobody has to know your business because it'll be mailed to your house every single month, and it's healthy for you. It's a win-win situation. It does all these amazing things. It supports your wellness. It supports the environment, and in essence, it will support you. So we do have a business opportunity as well, but right now I just wanted to share this information with you guys so that you can know we have options. No, don't suffer in silence anymore. Thank you for having me.
Right, give it up one more time for Miss Tina.